Hello, my people. Welcome to another episode of Sit With. Let's just dive into what we have for you guys today. So, we now be UK for a while. We now travel around the world. Now see different places of life, different lifestyles. But why be say most of we Africans would always what they for Africa or never travel out of Africa. We cry for 4 bush. But what 4 bush again? We want to go back home again. We get that hunger for home. What did it really go on? Did we? Oh, I never ever get that feeling before.
Anyways, home is home. You know, they say wherever you are in the world is home, but I don't believe in that. For people who get desire to go back to house, it's not a feeling way. When you get a bond with people, especially a community, it'll be very difficult for you to get detached from those people. Now, whether some people they don't say if you see the America or any part of the world where you do, but you still live for your country because your lifestyle, the way you talk, the way you do your thing there, you see behave for that person, you see come up for that side. You don't know, say you don't change environment, you know. But for people forget the love for go back for home, not just because they have a bond, they get something we attach them to that community. You know. By the way, none of all man life because I mean to men the way they tell you see until they die, they bury them. They never pass the country, you understand? So people they differ. But for that people them, let me personally I must ever go back home. Because we have a lot
king of the streets.
Minus king of the street.
You want to go find Donado.
Yeah. for find Donado. I don't need for Didi. A small thing.
So you get the street cover where they'll find it.
Yeah, that one small. I have it covered. So
what you go really urge you when you really go back home?
Like I tell you, the bond I get on my community.
Because you get your money here, you get your house here, you get motor here, you get all the comfort here. What did it prompt you for go back home? Nothing I want to know. But small garden, they will not live on for back.
Now, who man they worldwide now? Not power small.
You know, the woman them back home, they get different arrangement.
The question a very sentimental question. That's what. Why do I tell you? See,
and you get sentiments plenty.
I overget sentiments. You know what I mean?
I'm not talking anything.
See, Mr. Kiria.
But you need give with details on what way a sentiment be attached to.
I didn't tell you say the bond I get out of my community. Now they always say if you draw me, I go back to them. If I don't have anything. If I'm not getting not with the attachment with my community, why I get to go back home?
If I don't get family,
no, not about Tico. Boy. I go now up. Not about Tico. Okay. You know, I get plenty to other side of me, boy, be respected. But at the end of the day, wait till be that thing for that community where they attract me. I have a lot to do in my community personally. I run NGO, I carry out community projects, I carry out developmental kind of thing.
You know, so don't know that side of you now.
I must go back home because of this thing. Them I can't make money for here. Now for develop home, now for better home. You understand? You leave home to feed home. So I never feed home, away from home, forever.
All right, I get you.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. Mr. Eno.
Yeah, like he rightly said, this is something I've been thinking about for a very long time. The thing is, people travel out. The first reason people travel out is because some of the things that they want to achieve back home, wherever is home, Cameroon, Nigeria, most of those other countries, they are unable to achieve them, right? And some of the comfort, some of the security that they want to achieve, that they want to have, they don't have them. So we all travel to come to these countries to have better opportunities, security, better healthcare and stuff like that. But the thing is, funnily, if people travel, right, what we don't understand is the fact that we are living, when you travel out of Cameroon or Nigeria or Ghana or any of those other countries, and you come to the Western world, UK, US, any other country, you are living a double life. Because first of all, you were born in those countries, in Africa, Black Africa, your education, your primary education, your secondary education, probably the first part of your university education or your tertiary education is there. You did it there. If you live 20 years in Cameroon or Africa, you have 20 years of communication in that place. 20 years of bonding, 20 years of connection with the environment. Now you move into another place where
you start developing bonds too.
You start to develop from scratch. Okay. So you are still going to miss home. And mind you, the reason why you left was to better the life that you had there. So most people forget it. So when we come out of there, we start living double lives. We don't even understand. The reason why most of us are leaving Cameroon because we don't have good jobs in Cameroon. So we are coming here to look for good jobs. We are not leaving Cameroon because we don't have families, we don't have friends, we have all of those. But because of maybe the security issue, people are running away from the war. Or maybe there are people who even have good jobs,
health complications,
but they have health challenges. Maybe the infrastructure is not really good. You can have money, but you don't even enjoy the money. Because I was speaking to someone who
So as you're making the money, you need to grind it in proper looking places.
No, not grind it in proper looking places. Let me just give an example. I was speaking to someone who was very good. I won't mention his name. He had a Hummer Jeep. Right. Back in Cameroon. He had a Hummer Jeep back in Cameroon.
What was he doing? Was it the president's son?
No, it wasn't the president's son. He was somebody who was high up there. It was somebody who was high up there. So I spoke to him, I was like, grand. When I do find so, when I want to come over pay leave, we say, we do how? He looked at me and smiled. I said, Pirifa, I don't know if you understand. And he opened my eyes to something. He said, having money in this country is not a problem. You can have money in this country, but you don't even have the good roads to drive your cars. You don't even have good drinking water.
Why don't I drive?
If you're sick,
no way.
If you're which road then they will drive better motor than
this thing our village. Go to know the town.
It's to Manfe.
It's to Manfe.
Manfe not good.
Even if you live in Tico, where's the road? Where's the road that you be driving your cars in Tico?
Outside with Tico they third, young man.
All side for Manfe they third. All place of Manfe they third.
Which Tico?
You know how many Tico now? One Tico
they talk about
Tico for Likumba, for
they talk about road.
Gateway City.
Tico get road.
They talk about the roadway they link Manfe to Kumba.
None about roadway link Manfe to
Kumba.
Inside Manfe, the whole of Manfe be one of the first town where they tar themselves from Cameroon. History-wise. Yes. Manfe get tar during German time.
You know that the tactical. If it's not today, it's not today. The tactical. It's not to which day.
Anyway, no argue. Go off track. Keep going.
People go enter.
Kango Manfe no part of Tico.
I'll pass Bamenda. No Have you passed Nigeria? Have you passed Bamenda? I don't pass Tico.
What are they before I pass for it? When I fly for air. When I fly for air.
We don't fly before.
You don't finish your story.
Let me continue. Forget about the Tico rascal. This delinquent. This Tico delinquent. Okay, like I was saying, right? On a serious note, you can have those kind of things. You can make money. You can do business, but you don't have the security. If an armed robber breaks into your house and you call the police, you're not sure they are going to show up within the first 2 hours of that call. After
that's if they show up at all.
That's if they show up at all, right? If you get sick, you go to a hospital, you are not sure of proper care. If your wife is pregnant, you're not sure of proper care. There are people who travel. That's why we have this medical tourism. It's a thing in our countries in Africa. People who have their means, when their wife gets pregnant, they send them abroad to go and deliver the baby safely. When they are sick, they go abroad for medical checkups and stuff like that. So there are so many things that make people to go out. But then you're living a place where you were born in, you studied in, you grew up in, you had a lot of friends. So for the past 20 to 30 years that you have lived there, that has been your world. Your world revolved around that place. And then you're going to a new place to start all over and build a life. Even if you're building a life here, 90% of your family is back home. 90% of your friends is back home. So you are living here, working here, while your life is back there.
All right.
So most people keep going back there, you know.
Okay. So as you move back and forth, as you're moving back and forth borderlines, you have left the place where you have needs. You are now in the place where you fulfill your needs. You fit entrust some person back home where you fit work your money, they send them for you, they invest them for you, they send you receipts and pictures and all the like.
In rare cases, family and businesses don't match. In rare cases. But before, right, back in the days, right, there were trustworthy people. Your parents can do that for you. Though we've also had scenarios where parents, mismanage people's finances and stuff like that. But we are in the 21st century now, this 2025, there are so many banks that are international, where you can be here, you have your bank accounts back home, you can monitor it from here, you can save in money from here, you can use the money from here.
Well, it depends on the bank. Which bank, for example?
No, that's what I'm saying. Back in the days, it was a serious challenge, right? Right now,
it's not a challenge.
It's no longer a challenge anymore.
It is a challenge. It is a challenge. Because I've owned a bank account. I'm not going to say the bank, but I've owned a bank a bank account in Cameroon. I couldn't access it yet, no matter how I tried. And I left money there. By the time I got back there, they've removed charges on charges on charges until my money was after like 4 years. So it's very poor.
Yeah, now that's also another challenge because a country like Cameroon, our banking sector is not really that developed, and it's not expanded to other foreign countries, and but at the moment there are banks that are developing. There are online banks account. There is this one. No. There's this Key Bank.
Yeah, Key Bank.
There's Key Bank.
It's a Cameroon bank.
Yes, Key Bank. That's in Bamenda. It's online banking. You can transfer your money. Yeah, you can transfer your money there. The thing is, back when people started falling bush, right? When people started traveling abroad, let me say 50 years ago, just after independence, right? It was difficult to fly back home every year. That was the truth. People would travel. Too. It was quite expensive as well, And then when people travel, even the means of communication was difficult, So now communication is easy. There's a lot of online banking going on. There are so many ways which you can store your money. You can put it in the bank here, put it in an account here. Once you travel, you use there are debit cards, there are credit cards.
So what you're saying is
you can use your card anywhere in the world.
So what you're saying is you can put your money in places and you just need somebody that can move around without any money in his pocket.
Now they are even travelers check. You can send your money yourself when you go. You can go if you have the opportunity to be going back home every year to undertake a project.
So if you day here, for example, like many cases, them you day for year, you don't get document. Where you don't come here, say okay, you want knock like 10 years, you work enough money, you send them home. They build a house, they do your stuff, then you move back. So if those people they don't get documents, how would they invest their money back home?
Those people they are another pot of soup. If you don't have documents, and then you should be thinking of regularizing yourself, because there's no need staying here in an illegal situation, and then the most important thing is just for you to make money and go, because you can make all of that money and you lose it in an instant because you're illegal, right? So the best thing is to regularize your situation first. Once you become legal permanent residents, and then you can, start to do things about money.
Well, because it not be so cut and dry like you explain.
Yeah, it's not cut and dry. But for people who choose to, like I'm saying, for people who choose to do that, there's so much online banking that's going on. There's even cryptocurrency that's going on.
Yeah.
So you can even transfer all your stuff into cryptocurrency, buy it, sell it, whenever. So there's so much communication and online banking and money transfer that's easy to have right
Mr.
now.
Ayo.
So it's not that difficult anymore.
Mr. Ayo, you be king for streets. So in that kind of situation, where you are invest your money, you get one of all those your gang members, or you not be part of gang.
It depends.
It depends. All right. So all those are gang members or
Me no dey say me no dey say would they adding criminal.
Let's go.
all those are members them and friends them for Tico Day.
Yeah.
If you pick one person, you invest your time and money for that person follow up your project.
Yeah.
Yeah? That means you get people that will trust her like that. That's very rare.
See, once we give or understand, I don't make friends.
Friends that make you.
I keep family, not friends make me.
Okay.
I don't have friends, I have family, you know. And for we believe in loyalty over love.
When you say we, what do you mean? Gang
I mean the street
or family?
No, I mean my street family. Street family.
Okay.
You know, my brother they will street give me, my sister they will street give me. We believe in loyalty over love because, to be honest, love they expire. But when you are loyal to somebody, you are loyal for life.
So that loyalty so come with consequences if they go against you.
Yeah, definitely. They are. You know what your skin will tell you. You don't need to remind you. See, this thing for send money back home for people, especially family members and close relatives, them for carry out one or two project them. Not a very big deal nowadays. I don't fall into that before.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I don't.
Everything went well.
No, you know what? The way you the checker, the way you check and the way you want them to be, you know, be so. Instead, now that loyalty for my brother and sister them, instead make me I feel comfortable, I feel okay. The people they will be feel say I can give them my money.
Your immediate family.
Nah, but they always fail you, man. You know why?
No.
Because you know when they use your budget, there's always a valuable explanation to that using your budget. You know if you do not notice.
So if they use your budget for useless thing, they go give you a good explanation.
For them. Now useless, now valuable thing. Okay. For me, now useless thing. Now what I said, there is always a valuable reason for them to use your money. Like I think talk example, my job for example, Remy. I think Remy now so that kind of 500k. Say Remy hold me the budget now, so my job hold them or they are keep it fine. Trust me, if my penny very sick,
it go deep hand inside.
It go into that 100k, move like 250, carry go hospital. Even the be na 500. You'll tell you to spend 250. For that reason, you know if you do nothing.
Oh, so they take your money, they exaggerate on the amount.
I tell you, say, especially family now. Family now the only place you know, not ever keep your money.
So you tell people that now so they don't invest in their family. Oh.
No, I say no invest for your family. If you get your money, it depends the way you grow up by the ways. Because I get loyal friend them, I get loyal. I mean loyal as in loyal. I get brother the way to give me. You understand? I get people the way I don't do with more than 15 years today we date together as we never ever get one problem, especially even financial problem. We never ever get them. I don't give people the millions when they keep up with me. I come back and take it after 1 or 2 years. I don't ever get them friendship for this.
If you test people that trust according to the amount of money where they come across now.
Definitely. I don't give my friends, my brother them for street
millions
money. I'm talking about millions. May they keep up with me. They keep them. I give lesser amount to family, they use them. So if you say keep my money now, who?
Streets.
Streets, brother.
Okay. I know you get the same experience.
And there is where they use the money. Where my camp. Yeah. There is now I tell you, say no. Any man get experience, any man get a lifestyle.
That's true.
There is where I don't give him money for house. Now when I don't say street, I mind to I be very, very precise way to what they talk. Street no means you don't make any friend give money say keep up with me.
Yeah, the street will admit them as family.
As family. People don't go at least 15 years in relationship, we will get a bond together. Not a friend them. These are family. Now people anyway they go extra mile for you, should go extra mile with them. You get the point?
I understand.
Yes. If I give my budget say keep them, I not say be safe. You never hear I watched on since the other day with some soldier, he get best friend. That friend die. He pikin, that friend where he die, he pikin, he goes on the papa, he gallery. He see some picture for the writer for back that picture say, when I die, contact the person, anything you want, he go give you now me in a different form. That pikin see that number where they for back that picture, he call that man.
The man, he called the man say, hello, now who this? He tells another friend, he pick you, don't die. He say, how for you? What's the up? They begin to tell you, say, I just come over see some picture over here. My parent have that picture before he die. Say, when I die, anything I want, I call the person. The person go do one for me. That man where hear that thing, so he cry over phone. You know why he cry? That means, if friend trusts you for that level, that means say, he picking them. You know, say if you know day to day, no, not dim my friend. Why not picking no call a brother? Why not call a sister? Why not call a auntie or a relative? He call that a friend. People they build a relationship. You understand? So when I talk about street, I know the level where they go.
Okay.
AJ.
No. No. Don't do that.
AJ, do you have a difference in opinion?
Oh yeah, a completely different opinion.
Okay.
I just
trust
think
family better than outside.
No. I just think it depends on a case-to-case basis.
Yes.
Obviously.
Now we have different family settings. We have different dependency ratio in our families, right? The number of people who are independent and the number of people who dependent. If we calculate that, we can get a dependency ratio, just like in every other population. Now, there are families where the person who comes abroad is like the sole, he's the flag bearer of the family, or he's the sole breadwinner of the family. You're right. But there are other families where they are well-to-do enough. So if you go abroad, you can entrust your brother or your sister or your auntie or your uncle or your mom or your dad with your...
They are used to that amount of wealth.
Something. Yeah, it's not just the amount of wealth. Those people can hold their own side first of all. Like they feel hold their side.
Yes.
So like they would not easily have the urge
swayed into
using your money.
Okay.
Now, you said if you give someone money and then your brother gets sick, they can easily use it. That's because they don't have any other source of income. If they don't have any other source of income, obviously
they'll dip into your investment.
Naturally, they are going to use what they have, which is your money. Now, I'm not saying you're refusing. I'm not saying it's good or it's bad, but that is the reality.
That's the only option.
That's the reality of what happens, right? It's not only you.
No,
you can wait.
At least do they tell you before they take the money?
They don't tell you. They use the money. Even if you are not the only option,
that is your case, right? Let me finish. That is your case, right? That's your experience, right? But there are also experiences where they tell you, this thing is going on, we need this. And you're like, I really cannot afford it. And even if they don't touch your money, right? They start to have thoughts like you're selfish, you're wicked because they are seeing your own money, right? But if those people were working or they were doing business or whatever, where they could generate their own income and they could have their own little savings, when you tell them, listen, this is what I want to save, this is the only thing I want to save, they also know it because they are also in the process of saving money or generating income.
So is it safe to say you have to invest in certain people in the family so you wouldn't be the only one standing? There'll be other pillars.
That is the best option. To me, that's the best option because we as Africans, we live in a communal society where there's what we call these Black Americans call black tax, right? But I don't think they should put it that way, or black tax. But we live in a communal society where when you succeed, you're succeeding for the family, right?
Not for yourself.
Not just for yourself. You're succeeding for a group of people, your immediate family, your extended family, whatever, but you're succeeding for a particular group. So the best way to reduce the responsibility that will be on you is to make sure somebody else succeeds with you. So for example, if instead of me sending all my uncle's children to school, why won't I struggle and make sure my uncle is independent so he can take care of his own family and take care of his responsibility? So it is the multiplier effects of your investment and your spending that matters. Because most of us Africans, right, we have money, we go abroad, we have money, we send to people for Christmas, we send to people for other occasions and other stuff, celebrations and other stuff. But when it matters most to change the family,
we don't invest.
Most people don't understand it. And most people just think about what they are spending. They don't think about the investment that they are making, right? If I have $1 million CFA francs now, or 2 million right now, and I have a serious cousin who just finished school and he's doing something, or maybe he's into business or whatever, and I can say, okay, you know what? This person is a smart and serious person. If I invest these 2 million in him, that 2 million is basically £2,000, £2,500, right? So if I invest this £2,000 in him, I will not just make him responsible and independent. His children will also be independent. So if I invest this £2,000 now, 15 years time, his children will not need me to pay their school fees.
That's a chain of events.
So it's that's a multiplier. That's a trickle down effect of that expenditure, right? Now, if you have those kind of situations, 10 years time, those kind of people can help you.
Can reflect back on you.
Yes, it will also reflect back on you. The responsibility that you will have in future will reduce. Right? Because if you don't spend on your brother one way or the other, he's going to have a kid
back on you.
or something. And then when he gets slight headache, they are calling you. So it's just the way you structure the planning and the way the family itself is structured. Because there are families where the person that goes abroad carries the entire responsibility. And there are families where people come abroad and they even have people back home to rely on. So those kind of people will not even spend
Anyway, that's a very deep hole. We'll not dive too deep into it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Please like, comment, and share. And also, don't forget to subscribe. And remember, we are waiting for your comments. We are waiting for your ideas. We must not agree with everything we say. That is our point of view. We would like to hear your point of view. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. Peace.